Welcome to January and welcome to another month where we are going to slowly declutter our home with one little act of decluttering at a time so that you can focus in, you can get through some manageable areas without feeling like you have to do the whole house at once. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and I came up with the idea of doing little acts of decluttering that you can do on a daily basis. And the idea is that you can focus in, you can do what you can in that area and then it's done. And it feels like you're ticking something off of the list and you are slowly and carefully decluttering your home, because not everybody has the time to be able to get somebody in or to be able to really focus in for hours at a time. And this just helps you keep on top of the clutter, slowly work through spaces and just see that benefit reaping through as you slowly reduce down the excess. So I share a PDF calendar that you can download from my website, declutteryourlife.co.uk, and it is a great way of you being able to tick off everything as you go. I'm going to use this to monitor my decluttering as well as to monitor my no spend month. I'm going to highlight them if they are ones where I don't spend any money. So I'm going to use it as a dual purpose PDF, but you can get that on my website. And obviously you can follow along on my social media channels as well. I share the daily little acts of decluttering on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. So if you want to follow on your preferred platform, I am there at declutter.your.life. Let's get started. We have lots to cover in January and no time to waste. For the 1st of January, can you go through any old diaries that you might have been keeping from previous years? Are they ones that are making you feel happy when you look through them? Do you not look through them? Do you not enjoy looking through them? If not, then see if you can let go of them. It may be that you have some diaries that haven't been used, maybe you had multiple. Just go through and check they are ones you want to refer back to. For the 2nd of January, do you have any old birthday cards or old Christmas cards? It would be a good idea to utilise maybe old Christmas cards to make tags out of. I've cut out the front of the cards and that means that I can then use them next year as gift tags. So it may be something that you could do as well. You could do that with birthday cards as well and see if they can be used in another way. If there are any sentimental ones, they might be ones to keep, but let go of the excess. For the 3rd of January, can you fill a donation box? This could be from anywhere around your home. You could just go around with the box and see if there are any bits that you no longer need, no longer want. You could keep a donation box in the bottom of your wardrobe, and as you come across things that maybe don't suit you anymore, don't fit, you could pop them in the donation box, and when it's full, then you could take it to a charity shop. For the 4th of January, do you have any children's clothes that you can go through? I tend to do this a couple of times a year because they grow so quickly. Bundle up anything that doesn't fit in the same size and just sell it as a job lot. It's a nice easy way to get some more money for their next set of clothes. For the 5th of January, can you set a 15-minute timer and see what you can declutter within that time? You could go into one particular area and focus in of your choosing, or you could go around the whole home and just see what you can get. You could get the whole family involved. Everybody could be on the same timer and you can just see if you can find any bits in that time. For the 6th of January, could you go through your socks and see if you've got any odd socks that are hanging around that don't have a matching pair, or any that have got holes in that can't be fixed, or any that are worn through. For the 7th of January, go through pens and pencils. Do you have any that aren't working? Just check they're in working order, especially if you've got children's pens or felt tips. Just go through and see what is usable and what is not. And if you've got more than you need, could you donate them to somebody else? For the 8th of January, have you got any gift bags that you're unlikely to use? You may have received a few over the Christmas period or from birthdays. Think about whether or not you're likely to use them. If not, see if there's anybody else that you know that might be able to utilise them. For the 9th of January, do you have any unused gifts? Maybe from the last Christmas or the one just gone? Are there any items that you haven't used that you're unlikely to use? Now's a good time to either donate them on or to see if you can sell them. For the 10th of January, do you have any toiletries that you don't use? Go through and just be realistic about the things that you do like using. Are there any that you don't like, that have scents that you don't like, or that don't feel nice when you use them? Go through and be realistic about what you use. For the 11th, go through your utility bills and just see whether or not there are any old ones that you could declutter. You could dispose of these by taking off your account details and your address and shredding those and recycling the rest. For the 12th of January, can you make sure the dressing table is clear of clutter, put things away, find things at home, and just make sure that you don't have anything that you don't need there. For the 13th of January, do you have any party supplies that you don't use anymore? Maybe your children have outgrown some of these things, or maybe you've got ones that are age specific that are not relevant anymore. Now's the time to see if you can sell them or donate them. For the 14th of January, can you go through apps on your phone or on your devices and see if there are any that you don't really use anymore? Try and keep it so that you only have the essential ones on there. Make sure you turn off notifications. For the 15th of January, can you go through food containers? Make sure that you've got what you need, that you have matching lids and that they're all organised in a easy to access way, and let go of any excess. Be realistic about the size of containers that you use as well. For the 16th, can you make sure that the bedside table is clear of clutter? Go through, get rid of any excess, put things back and declutter as much as you can. For the 17th, do you have any old receipts hanging around? Maybe you haven't put them in your budget tracker. Now's time to get updated and let go of any receipts that are old or that are not necessary to keep. For the 18th of January, can you find 20 items to declutter from your home? This could be a focused in area. Maybe you're just going to look at the wardrobe, or maybe you're just going to find random items from around your home. For the 19th, can you go through children's books? Just see if there are any that are no longer suitable or that you have got maybe a couple of copies of. It'd be a good one to donate to your local library or to your local school. For the 20th of January, can you find a full drawer that is full to the brim and see if you can reduce down what's in there so it's nice and easy to close and that it just feels more spacious in that space. For the 21st, do you have any old USB sticks or USB drives? Do you need them? Have you gone through and checked them, that they work, that they're usable, or anything that you no longer want to keep? For the 22nd, can you go through invitations to events? Are there any invitations to events that have already passed that you don't need the invitation for anymore? Go through and just sort through so that you've only got things that are coming up that you want to go to. For the 23rd, do you have any old journals that you don't want to keep? Maybe it's a particularly difficult one to reflect back on, or maybe you've got some half-used journals that haven't really got much in them. Now would be a good time to let go. For the 24th, do you have any business cards that you have collected over the years? Are they still relevant? Are they ones that you're likely to refer to? If not, it's time to recycle. For the 25th, can you go through plates and bowls? Make sure that you haven't got any chipped ones, those are good ones to let go of, and just make sure you've got the number that you actually need for the biggest dinner party that you would be likely to hold. So if you're only maximum able to have 6 people at a dinner party, then do you need more than 6? Remember, you can easily wash them as you go when you're using these items. For the 26th, can you clear a surface? This could be anywhere in your home. It could be the coffee table, the dining table, the kitchen side, the windowsill. Just find a space that just needs sorting and see if you can go through, put things back, put things away, or let go of anything that you no longer want. For the 27th, do you have any formal dress wear that you're unlikely to wear, that you don't really want to utilise anymore? Maybe they don't feel comfortable, or maybe you've worn it to death and you want to let go of it so somebody else can find a use out of it. Remember, these are good items to sell on Vinted or eBay, and you'll be able to get a little bit of money back for it. For the 28th, can you go through your books? Maybe you just want to focus on a bookshelf or maybe the whole bookcase. Go through, see if there are any items that haven't been read that you're unlikely to read, or maybe you've read them and you don't really want to keep hold of the book anymore. It doesn't hold that value like it used to. Now's a good time to have a reflection on those. For the 29th, do you have any half-used colouring books or activity books, maybe children's ones or adult ones? Are you likely to use them? If not, then maybe it's time to let go. For the 30th, do you have any old calendars, maybe from last year, that are now finished with, or from previous years? Now's the time to let go and just put things in your new calendar and let go of the old. For the 31st of January, it's time to go through your contacts list. Is there anybody there that you don't need the phone number for anymore, either from businesses or people that you no longer have contact with? Do you need to have contact with them? Are they likely to have the same number? Or go through your friends list on social media. Are there people on there that you don't really connect with as you used to, and maybe you don't really want to see their updates all the time? It's a good way of just being able to focus in on the people that do matter on a daily basis and let go of those that are taking up space in your head. So there are 31 little acts of decluttering that you can do over January to help you slowly declutter your home and get more focused within your space. If you want to follow along, you can follow me on social media at declutter.your.life, and I will share those daily reminders. And let me know how you're getting on with your decluttering. Is decluttering your goal for 2025? Let me know. Have a look at my previous videos. I've got lots of decluttering tips and ideas that you can do, little challenges. So follow along if you want to see more things about decluttering and minimalism, or my no spend year. I should be back soon for more videos. Take care. Bye.